Once upon a time, in a quaint little town, there existed a legend that on every Friday the 13th, eerie occurrences plagued the community. The townsfolk whispered of malevolent spirits that roamed the woods, but it was on one particular Friday the 13th that the most horrific incidents unfolded, leaving the town forever scarred. As dusk fell, a chilling wind swept through the town, heralding the arrival of the ominous night. Everyone locked their doors, and shut their windows, but the brave-hearted among them dared to venture into the dark woods, their lanterns casting long, sinister shadows on the forest floor. As they delved deeper, the forest seemed to come alive, with each twig snap and rustle of leaves echoing the foreboding atmosphere. But it was the ancient, decrepit mansion that stood in the heart of the forest that held the darkest secrets. The adventurers, driven by a mix of curiosity and fear, decided to explore the mansion, their hearts pounding against their rib cages. As they creaked open the ancient doors, a rush of cold, stale air greeted them. The mansion seemed to be frozen in time, with eerie portraits staring down from the walls, and cobwebs draping over the ornate furniture. They soon discovered an old diary that detailed the gruesome fate of the mansion's former inhabitants, who were said to have been involved in dark occult practices. The night grew darker. The mansion seemed to come alive with ghostly whispers and fleeting shadows. Suddenly, a piercing scream echoed through the halls, sending shivers down their spines. They stumbled upon a room where the remnants of dark rituals were evident. In this flickering candlelight, they saw reflections of tormented souls reaching out from the other side, desperate for release from their eternal torment. But as the clock struck midnight, the true horror revealed itself. The ground beneath them trembled as the malevolent spirits sought to claim the souls of the living. The adventurers fought to escape the mansion's grasp, but the forest seemed to have turned against them, its paths twisted and shifted, leading them back to the heart of darkness. As dawn broke, the town found the forest eerily silent, with no trace of the adventurers. The legend of that horrific Friday the 13th lived on. The tales of terror whispered around campfires, a chilling reminder of the town's dark past. Each Friday the 13th, as the sun sets, a cold wind sweeps through the town, and the townsfolk shudder, recalling the most horrific things that once befell their quaint little haven. As the years rolled on, the legend of that sinister night morphed into a tale told to frighten children, its reality buried deep within the heart of the forest. Yet, there were those who claimed to hear whispers in the woods, an echo of the horrors that transpired. The mansion stood as a dark monument, its decaying structure a testimony to the malevolent forces that once lurked within. The town, forever overshadowed by the eerie tale, bore the scars of its dark history with a stoic silence. And as each Friday the 13th approached, a collective shiver would run down the spine of the community, the memories of that horrific night serving as a grim reminder of the unknown terrors that the universe harbored. Through time, the tale of that night turned into a myth, but the fear it instilled in the hearts of the townsfolk remained, a haunting legacy of the most horrific Friday the 13th.